In other news, it seems that the Palestinian Authority's paranoia of a pending Hamas coup in the West Bank are far from unfounded, as a new report released on Tuesday revealed how the Gaza-based terror group indeed already infiltrated sensitive units within the Palestinian Authority's security forces. And in fact, a several months-long covert operation has already resulted in the arrests and jailing of multiple officers who confessed to working for Hamas. Additionally, just as suspected, the reports go on to show how Hamas gained the allegiance of the aforementioned officers through either coercion, like jailing relatives in Gaza, or through financial incentives and bribes. Perhaps even more worrying, however, is not just the fact that the Hamas terror group has gained a foothold in the West Bank, but rather, it's what the officers were doing once they were recruited. The recruits were stationed in multiple different units, including some that regularly worked with Israel, like the Preventative Security Services, PA Intelligence Units, PA Police, and more. And they reported all of their findings back to Gaza. Now finally, as of today, the PA feels confident that Hamas's spies within the security services have been discovered and removed. But as the financial crisis in the West Bank continues, while Hamas rakes in millions of dollars in foreign aid, officials in Ramallah are concerned that this issue is far from over, and that many other workers could easily be turned. Meanwhile, on a related note, United States Special Envoy to the Middle East Jason Greenblatt wrote in the New York Times on Tuesday about how Hamas and not Israel is to blame for the plight of the Palestinians in Gaza. This as part of a series of attacks on the leaders of the Palestinian territories, where Greenblatt explained that Gazans are in disrepair as opposed to the Palestinians in the West Bank and the Israeli Arabs. And he defended his assertions in part by pointing to examples abound, such as how cement and building materials brought into the Strip are meant for homes, schools, and hospitals, but are diverted to building and reinforcing terror tunnels for attacks. Similarly, pipes for water systems are used for rockets, and chemicals for food preservation are used as rocket fuel.